the developer coding workflow hasn't changed for years. For instance, if the developer needs to implement a task, they will typically understand the task description, read the code to understand what needs to be changed, plan the solution, read the documentation and find examples of how they can implement that feature. Then they would actually write the code, and then finally they need to test the feature. If there's a bug, they need to search for the errors message and then apply the fix. Now, isn't there a better way to develop code? How can we empower developers and boost their productivity? The answer is AI coding, a three-step human-AI collaborative loop. You tell the AI what needs to be done in natural language, you wait for the code to generate, and then you just need to review the code and accept it. Simple as that, just 3 steps. Let's now compare both approaches. Let's say the developer needs to develop this task. They would read code, plan a solution, read documentation, then finally write the code. This will take around 5 minutes. With AI coding, you just need to write the instruction, wait for generation, and then just review the code. In just 30 seconds, you completed the task. This is basically a 10 times productive gain. What does this mean in practice? It means that if you have a team of 4 developers, AI coding will make your company have an equivalent of 40 developers. Can you imagine that? How many more innovative products your company will be able to create? Let's use AI coding to create a sample app. First, let's create a new file and then instruct AI coding to create an Node.js application. AI coding then generates the code and you can then review it. It seems fine, so let's just accept it. AI coding also identifies the required packages for you, and you can install them with a single click. Let's now start our application and see how it looks like. There is a missing view, so let's ask AI coding to generate it for us. Very nice, it has correctly created a page that lists ads. Let's now add some sample data so we can actually see the app working. Let's wait and... whoa, that's amazing, it has successfully returned a list of ads from the server. Let's now start the app to see how it looks like. And this is our working app, which has been created in less than 1 minute. Let's improve it by adding Bootstrap, then changing the name of the app, and let's add a nav bar with a login, register, and a button to create a new ad. Much better, isn't it? And the best part, we did all that by just telling AI coding what to do, without writing any code by ourselves. Now let's change the app to load the ads from a database. Amazing! It has created a MongoDB model and then changed the index page to load data from the database. Let's add routes to create and save new ads. Let's now create the new ad page. Let's just copy the index page to use the same template and remove the main content, and let's ask AI coding to generate the code for us. Let's install the required packages and then let's reload the app. Now you can see that there are no ads being shown. This is because the database is empty. Let's then create some ads. For this, we need to first validate the ad before saving. Let's also show an error message. Let's reload the app again to see the new ad form. Let's try to create an ad. Oops, that's an error. Here's another great feature of AI coding. If you just copy the error, AI coding can fix it for you. It was just a wrong URL. Let's just try again. Another error. Okay, let's ask AI coding to fix it for us. Now this is very impressive. The error message was title undefined, but AI coding was able to find the correct issue. There is no need for Stack Overflow anymore. We just ask AI coding to fix the error. Let's install the missing packages. Now we are able to finally create an ad. And here is the home page showing the ad we just created. Let's now create the ad details view. Let's copy the index template and ask AI coding to generate a details page for us. Amazing, isn't it? Now let's add a link from the home page to the details page. Great, let's reload the app. Now let's make it prettier. Okay, let's format the currency. And here's the improved details page. Just to recap, AI coding has a great user experience with a simple easy-to-use interface. It's an innovative and revolutionary new human AI coding loop. It boosts developer productivity by 10 times. It's a fast and comprehensive solution. And also it has a massive potential for growth. It can be used by any developer and all types of programming languages.